Okay, so this stunning painting, I found it at the vintage, antiques, eclectic uh, store that I told you guys about. And when I saw this amazing painting, it really struck me. The details are so rich and just very beautiful. And of course, I had to get it because it really reminded me of that period when Edgar Allan Poe was alive. He's even wearing what it looks to be something that Edgar Allan Poe wears in some of his pictures. But what I don't know about this painting is if it's an authentic one or is it a print. And I'm not sure if you can make print of pastel paintings. And there's a debate whether they should be called painting or drawing. So I don't know how to say it. Is it a pastel drawing or is it a pastel painting? I'm not an expert at pastel. This is the first pastel that I ever buy, and he is just stunning. I mean, look at those eyes. Like the details are very rich, and wherever you go, he looks at you. See, and if I'm here, he has like those very piercing eyes. And again, I can't tell if it's original. So it's almost I almost have a feeling that it is original because I looked through the little cracks on there. It looks like I don't know. I have a really good feeling that it's a real authentic pastel painting, and I paid I believe $45 for it. And just the frame alone, I think it's a really nice frame. It looks old. But then when I brought, so it had this sticker on it. I don't know what this sticker means, but then when I brought it home, I'll remove it for you guys. Over there it says two black and white portrait prints. So I was kind of disappointed when I saw that. But I did some research about pastel paintings and how they are framed and what is used to frame them. And what I found out is that when they frame a real pastel painting, they use a very expensive glass technique, and this one has it. That's one of the telltale signs that tells me that it is an authentic pastel painting. Because if it was really a print, I don't think anybody would waste that kind of money to frame a print. So, and it's a special kind of glass. I think it's called matte glass or matte glass. And what happens is that you can't put a pastel painting right next to the glass, otherwise it'll smudge and it'll leave residues of the pastel on the glass. And so they use a method, I forget what the method is called, but there's like something between the glass and then the actual painting. So it has very minimal glare. Obviously, the glare's that glare. It's very strong because it's hitting right on the painting itself, right on the glass. But despite that, it's a very soft glare. It's not striking. So if you put it on the wall, that glare is not going to be there anymore. So wherever you go, so let's say there's no bright light, like super bright light, you won't see that glare. And so the purpose of this kind of technique is that wherever you're at, you're supposed to be able to see this painting very clearly. And I did wipe it off, and it looks so much beautiful. Because when I got it, it was dusty. It had like I think insect eggs or whatever that was on the actual glass, or some kind of insect residue or something. So it was all over the glass. I hope it didn't go under the glass, and I did kind of wet it. So that was kind of stupid of me. I didn't wet it, but I used like a moist paper towel to wipe it off. So I'm just hoping the water didn't go under the glass. So if anybody out there knows about pastel paintings, maybe you can give me an idea. But that's what I researched, and again, the colors are so vivid. I don't see how it could be a print, and Again, when I looked under the edges there, it almost looks like part of the paper is kind of like a little smudged slightly, but because of the technique that they use, it's very minimal. And so there you go. Let me show you guys what the back looks like. Okay, so this is what the back side looks like, and there you go. It looks old, but obviously it's not that old. I think it's fairly new. However, even though the framing is new, but the painting itself, if it's an original, it must be really old. See, it was framed. It got torn off. It was framed in Woodland Hills, California, 91 364. And I'm not sure. Maybe I'll ask if I can get any YouTube help. Maybe I'll go ask somebody to see if it's an authentic one. So I tried to remove some of this paper here just to see if I could see anything, but I don't want to mess. I don't want to mess anything up because under this paper there's like a what do you call those? Just cardboard, and then I'm sitting in front of the cardboard is the painting, like maybe a very delicate paper, and then in front of that paper there's that other material that blocks or that separates the painting from the actual glass. So there you go, and he is very, I don't know, he's so gothic, and I love his outfit. And there's like a signature there that faded away, or that it's going to fade away. You can't really read it anymore. And just look at the details. I can't explain how beautiful it is in real life. It is so well detailed. Whoever this man, this mysterious man is, but he really fits well in here in the Gothic House of Usher.